Cinque Terre, or Five Villages, is a national park and UNESCO World Heritage Site. We stayed in the town of La Spezia, right by the train station, in this adorable Airbnb.
And that, right there, is the train station. So, might be a little loud with trains tonight, I don't know, but it can't get any closer and easier for us to get where we need to go. That's where our Airbnb is. We'll go up these steps, and we will be at the train station. There's parking right here.
Some 2.4 million people visit Cinque Terre every year, with the busiest time of day between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. You can buy your train ticket online or come to the train station early to avoid long lines of people waiting for the ticket booth. We bought a 2-day unlimited ride ticket, and once you have your ticket, find one of these green machines and validate it before stepping onto the train. It's easy to forget to validate your ticket because you're in a rush to catch the train, but make sure that you do, because if you are asked to see your ticket and it hasn't been validated, you will be fined. When you first get off the train, there are tons of people. Do not let that overwhelm you. Just start walking, and once you walk away from the train station, the crowds will thin out. Keeping in mind that as you're walking away from the train station and into town, it is all uphill. Being we have arrived in the afternoon, our goal is to visit 2 villages today and 3 villages tomorrow. If you started your day early, you could get all villages in one day. Don't be afraid to leave the main road where everybody else is. Turn into the back alleyways and off the beaten path to see the most authentic parts of a town.
This is our first of the Cinque Terre, Manarola. Wow, what a view. We'll see people hiking up there.
There are hiking paths that connect all the villages, but if you plan on hiking, you should arrive early to avoid crowds and the hot afternoon sun.
Found a little pizza spot here. Pizza and drinks. So we walked through the crowd. Found this little walkway and decided this little quiet spot by these boats would be where we would eat. So we're having a little picnic. This is our dinner, but maybe not. Maybe this is more of a mid-afternoon snack.
The freshly made focaccias and cold drinks made for a yummy afternoon snack after a lot of walking uphill. We enjoyed sitting in our quiet spot by the sailboats and watching people soak up the sun or find a little bit of shade underneath a parked boat. Manarola was everything I hoped it would be, with its colorful houses perched on the cliffside, the sea air, and the sun. We enjoyed our time strolling the streets and eating the local food and just being grateful for our time there. But then it was time to say goodbye and hop the train to Riomaggiore.
Just get a beverage before we hop on.
Riomaggiore. Center town. This way. Riomaggiore. So we're hot, sweaty. We're in full sun. We didn't dress appropriately. We thought it was going to be cold for some reason. We didn't really know where we were going, so we just kind of followed the crowds. And it turns out you go through this little tunnel, and when you come out on the other side of the tunnel, you are in Riomaggiore. Train ride here was about 4 minutes from Manarola. We went to Manarola first because it was the furthest from our apartment in Spezia. And then hopped on the train there, came to this town, which is Riomaggiore. And like I said, it was about 3 minutes. So it was nice and quick. The train ride was very, very crowded though. All right, I had enough of a break. I'm gonna start walking uphill. I wish I could show you how steep it is. It really doesn't come off well on camera. You're just gonna have to trust me by my huffing and puffing that it's extremely steep. We stopped for a quick bite to eat and a drink, and I had my first Aperol Spritz. We walked along part of the hiking path, as you can see here on the right-hand side, down by the water's edge. We sat on this rocky beach for the longest time, just watching the sun set. We had such a nice, relaxing time, just quiet time together as the sun set over the beautiful ocean. After the sunset, we walked back into the village where we got ourselves some gelato and then walked back to the train station. It was time to end our day. We had a great time exploring the 2 first villages of the Cinque Terre. Heading back to the train with gelato in hand, and I had some cold beer, and there's absolutely no line as of right now, which is awesome because when we got here, this whole tunnel was full of people. So we'll see how it goes. We did realize that even though we had tickets for the train, we forgot to get them stamped.
Yes.
So we need to find a machine and stamp our tickets.
The green machine.
Green machine. Realized we never ended the video, so just wanted to say ciao for now.